let's see what's coming up next. So right now in this season we got Mushoku Tensei. Okay. Isenki. Bleach. Oh, the Vampire Bleach. Okay. Hmm. Vampire Bleach. I think it's wild. Like we used to have a whole like every week we have Bleach episodes coming out, and for the thousand year Blood Year arc. All they had is just whores. So like what, 13 episodes for this season, 13 episodes for that season. Like I wonder why. Because like growing up, we had like One Piece. One Piece had like how much it has now, like over 1,000 episodes. But like every week, bro. Like I remember coming home from school, going to the corridor. Like we had this old Windows Vista desktop computer in the hallway, and I come there every was it Sunday when the One Piece episodes came out? But yeah, like I'd be there watching it, and like I remember that. Then it was like Thursdays was Naruto, Tuesdays were Bleach. It's just like you had a day when because every week they were coming out, and now it's like, do we have any long running anime left besides like Pokemon, like Detective Conan? Like Pokemon, I understand. Pokemon is like it has so much merch sales, like and every kid wants to watch it. Like, well, I mean, do kids even really watch Pokemon anymore? But look, I understand because they have like Pokemon Go, like the Pokemon games every generation for Nintendo. So like kids are always introduced to Pokemon, so it's a reason why they could keep it so long running. But I don't really think we have any more long running anime, even though like in the case of like Solo Leveling, right? Like it has such I'd say what over 100 chapters you could read, but we only get like one season, and we got a second season. Like that's definitely something that like kept running. Like they could have like a 50 episode season, something like that. Like I don't understand why. I mean, no, I guess from their point of view, these shorter seasons allow them to put more time and effort into the anime because man, I remember there's so much filler in Naruto Shippuden, man. They had filler upon filler. Bleach, oh my gosh. The Bound arc. I don't think nothing about the Bound arc was actually canon. It was completely filler. Um, the famous Bleach Beach episode, like they had so much filler, man. I don't think One Piece had fillers and stuff like that, but it wasn't like as fillerful as like Shippuden and like Bleach and stuff. So I understand like when you have a long running anime, like at some point they start putting like filler stuff in there. Like this, that's the bridge the gap. When like I guess they need more break between the manga and anime. But my gosh, man. I miss it. Like when you're able to just come home every week knowing your anime is there, used to be so good, man. Because now I feel so like with these short running anime, it's like yes, I love the animation. I'm sure we all love the animation that we get. Like when they spend time on the Demon Slayer soul leveling, like the fight between Beru and um Sun Jinwoo, like it's just amazing. But I don't really understand if it, but I don't think it keeps everyone's interest anymore because, like, imagine like with Demon Slayer, the fact that we have to wait 2 years between each film is crazy just to see the final arc. What was it? Infinity Castle. Like, it's split into three parts over 2 to 3 years between each movie, bro. Like, how the hell are you gonna keep the interest of the fans between each movie? Because like, I love anime, bro, but even me, I don't feel as though I might be feeling the same way of going to the cinema to watch the next Demon Slayer movie when it comes out as I was compared to Infinity Castle. Like, definitely, these could have been things that they could have put out in a long running anime, or even if they needed a break, split it in half. Like 50 episodes here, 50 episodes there. Like, oh, it's 50 episodes. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, like, it's old, not really old, but it's like a comedy anime called Beelzebub. It's like a comedy thing. Like, that was 50 episodes. Now it's fine. Like, Kenichi the Maya's Disciples, like a shonen, a martial arts anime. Like, that was 50 episodes. Like, you could do that. And it was great. Um, I think they started doing, like, these OVAs for Kenichi afterwards, like, just trying to bridge the gap because I guess after a long time, no one really was interested anymore. But to see that's the problem we're having here now, because like Bleach, I know Bleach is a very niche area for some people, even though it was one of the big three, right? Because I love me some Bleach. It doesn't get the respect like a Naruto or One Piece gets, and it's probably because of the amount of filler the anime had, which is crazy to think about. But now, even though Thousand Year Blood War arc is just amazing in terms of the story, the animation, like everything, I don't think it's getting the hype it deserves. Like, not much people really bring up Bleach, even though it's being so good right now. And I think that's one of the negative. I can understand, I guess, come from that side. That's a negative thing that comes from it being so long running. And the bad sides of it being a long running anime with the filler it have, but. One Piece is going strong. It's like really going strong. Why? Because they kept episode after episode of great content. Not much filler. Yes, there is some, but not much. But they keep the viewers' interest continuously. Like the fan base didn't really have time to breathe. Like we never had to leave it alone. And I think the new anime now is suffering. Like what's the big three anime right now? There really isn't none because there's no anime that runs for long enough that it could be called a big three. Like yes, people know Solo Leveling, boom, it's like people know Demon Slayer, but then no one really saying like, oh, these are the big three in anime or something right now like they used to. Like back then it was a guaranteed big three, boom. Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. Way back when I guess was Dragon Ball Z and stuff, but yeah, like now you can't have that anymore. Like the hype you had like certain anime that were like a staple that you never had to worry about the fan base losing interest, or you could always bet on the person who doesn't even know or watch anime. They'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen that character. Oh yeah, I've done that. Like nowadays, like people are getting more interested in anime for sure, but I don't really think we're having people really just be like, oh, hi. Like the typical person who doesn't watch anime, I don't think they really have an anime they can say at the top of their head, except for the old ones, like you say, like a One Piece, a Bleach, and Naruto, or a Demon Slayer, because of the popularity of I guess the hype of the movie and stuff like that. But other than that, like yeah, I don't think this new form of short seasons is really helping in terms of getting anime more out there. Because yeah, like people just it's funny, man. It's like these fake anime fans now, because like if you ask a typical person who doesn't really watch anime, they say the old ones. Like now, like like the animes that really need to be supported and stuff like that doesn't really get the attention it needs to get. I don't know. I think maybe if they're long running, maybe it would get that because people be like, oh, it's been running from that season to this season, like from summer. You say it's run from spring to summer to fall. Like, oh, I guess that's pretty good then, since it's continuously being watched. Because like some of these anime definitely have enough manga material to be run for so much episodes, but they get these short runs on these networks. And yeah, I just really wish we could watch a long running anime, man. It was way better when we had that, but I think, but yeah, just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.